Alrighty, hello and welcome to the 2021 Mixed Doubles competition. This inaugural Mixed Doubles competition is being hosted at St. Heroes Burwood. As you can see there's the diamond tables instead of the bronze tables you find at Town Hall. So we're about to begin here. The format is 8 ball. It's a race to 5, winner's break, and it's Scotch Doubles. So basically that means the partners have to play alternate shots, so I'll explain that a bit later. So Anita has just broken off there, and her partner is Waising in the Adidas jumper over there, against myself, Lochie, and Jaclyn. So this commentary is coming to you retrospectively, obviously. So I'll just let everyone know that this is our very first mixed doubles competition. It was held back in June or July. June. It was the start of June. And yeah, we had a decent turnout for this. Quite a few pairs. I think we had 3 rounds before this final, so there was 4-round competition in total. So really good. Obviously half of the participants were female, so the point of this event is to encourage female participation in our event, so it did a really good job of that. So just caught into the middle pocket there by Jaclyn. So as you can see, the next shot is mine. So that's that Scotch Doubles format I was talking about. So the players have to switch every shot, even if it goes in. I will just warn you, this is a bit of a scrappy final. It doesn't have the best quality play from any of us. So one of many misses there from me. With the rest, probably rushed that one a bit. End of the day, I think this was about 2 PM, so everyone's a bit tired. You can see everyone else who was playing in the competition on the periphery there, and the table behind the camera as well. There's some people playing there. So they all came and participated in the event and stayed afterwards. So we leave the tables open for people who've been knocked out, so they can have a chance to play some pool even if they're knocked out. And we close the tables later on, but a lot of people still stay around, so that's really good. So I think it's Jaclyn's shot. She's a bit hampered by this 3 ball, which makes the shot kind of awkward, much more difficult to pot. But yeah, I think that one was a bit rushed. So just a bit of background on all the players in this final. Waising and Anita have been members for a while now, at least a few years. Waising's regular at a lot of our tournaments. Anita plays with him in our league, so CueSoc League. Whenever they have a team, they'll play together. So League is a weekly competition. It runs for 7 weeks with a finals day, usually each term, obviously not during the lockdown. So that's really great. It's a $50 sign-up fee, registration. And you get 7 weeks plus a finals day of play, which is really great value. And you meet a whole bunch of new people. You get to play in a team. It's all handicapped, so that's really great. Make sure to keep an eye out. Maybe not UNSW Term 3, but definitely coming into next year for our next league season. So myself and Jaclyn, I've been around at CueSoc for a while. I've been playing pool since I was little. And have been part of the society since I started uni. Jaclyn's pretty new at the society. I think she started playing pool not even 2 years ago. And she joined the subcommittee this year. So it's great to see her at our events. And she's just a fun example of how, you don't have to be an insane player to play at our events. Our events are pretty inclusive. If someone wins a competition, they can't play in it again. So we try to make it really fair. So right now, Jaclyn's going to try and pot this 9 ball. She's going to try and come off the rail and hit that brown ball on the left-hand side to try and flick the 9 ball in. So pretty close. The 9 ball just hit the point of the pocket and bounced out. Anita doesn't have many nice shots here other than the 5 ball, the orange one over the left hand pocket. So she'll probably just tap this in the left-hand pocket. Okay, a bit more than a tap. And left Waising nicely on the red 3 ball into the same pocket. So I think he'll try pot this and leave Anita on the brown 7 ball into the side pocket. Yeah, probably underran his position a bit, so he probably wanted to hit that a bit harder. It's just made the shot a lot more difficult than it could have been. Yeah, so that's a result of the short position there. So I've got a couple shots to choose from here. The 9 ball's over the pocket, that's the easy shot. And then there's that pink ball I could pot in the top right pocket up the rail. I'll probably go for, that pink ball to leave the 9 ball for later. Yeah, so just touch the middle pocket point there and straight off path. So Waising's got a pretty easy yellow 1 ball into the bottom right, and he's probably going to want to try and hold the cue ball down that side of the rail, that side of the table, sorry, for the 6 ball. Yeah, so he's tried that, but I think he's hit it a bit too hard this time. So Anita's probably going to have to go for the blue 1 or the brown 7. So just while she's taking that shot, I'll update everyone on CueSoc's latest activities. So obviously not much has been happening in the lockdown. That was a really great shot from Anita there. Very confidently struck into the heart of the pocket. So yeah, CueSoc, nothing much is happening at CueSoc, but we're going to get some video uploads through. We're making a highlights and mishaps compilation to upload to YouTube so everyone can take a look at that. It's going to be a compilation from all of our historic footage, all of our finals and races, so that's really great. We're going to have some races with some commentary from the people playing in them, so hopefully that will entertain you in your lockdown. So a missed bank there from Waising. He didn't have very good position on the shot, so don't blame him for missing that one. I think it's Jaclyn's shot. The only option she's got here is like I'm pointing there at that 10 ball onto the 9 ball and try pot the 9. We're also thinking of doing a stream of some virtual pool matches. So there's a great game on Steam called, if I recall correctly, Real Pool 3D, and it's actually a decently realistic pool simulator. So make sure to check it out. We're probably going to try and host a competition in the first few weeks of UNSW Time 3. So a good attempt there by Jaclyn, but missed that 9 ball. When there's so much distance between the 2 balls, it's very difficult to get the combination correct. Oh, really great shot from Anita. Very unlucky to scratch in the opposite pocket. Very thin cut up the rail there, so well done. So that's ball in hand. I'll probably try and keep the cue ball down this side of the table. A lot of our balls are down here. So that could have been a better shot. Really what I wanted to do was I wanted the cue ball to be further away from us than the brown 15 ball. And that would have made the shot a lot easier for Jaclyn. So yeah, because I left poor position there, it's made the shot a lot harder. Jaclyn's nearly potted the 8 ball there. Very precarious position in the bottom left pocket. Really bad news for my team, because now that 9 ball doesn't go into a pocket, and I can't see how we can fix that problem. So Waising's got this 6 ball. He can take it to the middle, but he'll probably go for the top left. The reason being the angle into the middle pocket is very narrow, which makes the shot really difficult. So there's a high likelihood that you'd hit the point or the corner of that pocket and miss the shot. So I've called safety here. I think what I was trying to do there is put the cue ball behind the 15 ball and try and get a foul and a ball in hand from the other team. So basically, if I call safety and even if I pot the ball, it's not my go, so I surrender the table to the other team. So Anita's going for the top left pocket here. The difficulty in this shot is trying to get a decent position for 8. So it was a bit of a tough ask, but I don't think they're worried because our 9 ball isn't going anywhere anytime soon. So Jaclyn's probably just going to tap this pink ball in the side pocket. Yep, really gently keep the cue ball down that end of the table. Problem is, what happens now? So I've got to play a shot without potting the 8 ball and losing the frame. So I think I might have been actually going for the middle left pocket and just trying to pot a ball. Because there's not much we can do in this frame with the 9 ball there. Even if we wanted to try and move it, we'd probably accidentally pot the gate. Thin cut for Waising. Oh, yeah, he didn't go for the cut. What he was trying to do is double kiss it. So basically, he wanted the cue ball to hit the 6 ball to bounce back off the rail and hit the cue ball and just go in the side towards the pocket. So Jaclyn's only choice is to try and pot a ball here. There's no way you can play any sort of safety because the 6 ball is so close to the pocket. So Anita's probably just gonna tap this 6 ball in, Waising can tap the 8 ball in, and that's end of frame. So that makes it 1-0. There's a little scoreboard on the seat there, but you guys can see the score on your screen anyway. Waising's just grabbed the magic rack, which just helps to keep the balls really close together in the rack so that you can get a decent break. So Waising to break here. Pretty square break, probably just to the right hand side of the head ball from our ankle. But he potted a ball, so job done. Off the break, you can choose either group, so Anita can go for stripes or solids here. The most available shot looks like to be the orange stripe ball in the bottom left. She can also go for the blue 2 ball in the right middle pocket. I think she's gonna try and shoot the 15 ball, the brown one in the bottom right. It's a pretty difficult first shot to take on, but I guess it's all about personal preference. She probably didn't like being so close to the orange stripe ball. So not much choice for me either. It looks like this red or the brown 15 in the side. Alright, okay. Blue 2 ball in the top right. Trying to leave the orange 5 in the middle left for Jaclyn. Bit of a shocker there from Jaclyn, and I think she knew that as well. So I think there's a bit of coaching going on there in the background. But you know, the mixed doubles comp was a really relaxed day. I don't think anyone was really there to go and win the competition. No one was really worried. I think it was just a fun day. If I recall correctly, it was free entry for this competition. Because it was our inaugural mixed doubles competition, we decided to allow free entry. Usually it's $10 entry for an ARC member and $12 entry for a non-ARC member. So you know, it's $10 and you get to spend the whole day at City Heroes. You get to play at least one match, and if you're knocked out, that's it. You can play on different tables. But yeah, all of our events are a great deal and a good day. And especially this one, it was really chill. No one was taking it too seriously. Close shot there from Waising, but hasn't really left anything favourable. I've got, okay, the 7 ball. That was a terrible shot, yeah. And the 7 ball has wound up in a very terrible position to top it off, so not great there. Probably should have gone for the red 3 ball, but it might have been too much of a difficult shot because of being obstructed by the orange 5 ball there. So Anita's attempted a bank, very close, and worsened the position of our 7 ball. Jaclyn's going for the green 6 ball in the top right pocket here. And leaves Waising with only the pink 12 ball in the bottom left. He was just looking to see if he could combination all of those balls along the right hand rail and try and pot his orange stripe. And all he's done is added another ball to the rail there. So I'll probably want to pot this 5 ball and hold for the 6. Yeah, okay, yeah. Went up table for the 6. Well struck shot there, Jaclyn. Very confidently struck. Yep, 3 ball in the corner pocket. You could see I was trying to point to where I wanted the cue ball a bit further away from us, from where we're looking, so that Jaclyn could pot the 1 ball in side pocket. I think she's still going to go for it. Oh, brilliant shot there. Jaclyn, so you can see me there tapping the table, saying good shot. Really well done, very fine cut. And I think probably just go for a safety here, a containing shot. Free my 7 ball, leave the cue ball on the other side of the table. So I think what I was trying to do is really leave the cue ball on the same rail as those 4 strike balls, but on the other side of the table, so that the other team doesn't have much choice as to what ball to go for. Oh, really great combination shot from Anita. Waising's got the pink 12 in the right middle, so he can just tap that in, and then Anita can probably go for the yellow or the brown. So I think Anita's going to roll forward, so Waising can play, yeah, the 14 ball. And then all Waising's got to do is come off this rail, pass the 8 ball, and have some sort of position. Oh, okay, yeah, I was expecting him to make that one. He overcut that one, so he hit it too far on the edge. Pretty difficult shot here for Jaclyn. Really close. And she's left the cue ball on the bottom rail, so it doesn't make it easy for Anita, but she's still got the green to the middle right. She wants to take that. Seems like she likes to play the straighter, longer shot. Oh, okay, yeah, she's taking it up in the top right pocket. Oh, she's done it again, made a really great shot. I think that green ball actually came off of the 8 ball, went into the pocket, and the cue balls crossed the table and scratched. And if I remember correctly, something really embarrassing is about to happen. So I've got a ball in hand. You can already see, I'm thinking, wow, this is going to be such an easy shot. Figuring out where I want the cue ball, bump into the person on the other table. That's not the embarrassing moment I was talking about, believe it or not. So here it is. Yeah, beautiful. So I've missed a ball in hand, fluked to safety behind the 8 ball. So Waising's going to attempt to kick at this and try and actually pot it in the middle pocket, I think. So he's going to try and hit the cue ball into that rail where it's just pointed. Hit the 15 ball on the left side and try and pot it in that middle pocket. So that's a foul. Jaclyn's got an easy shot, just tap the 7 into the pocket. The 8 ball's pretty free, it goes into 5 of the 6 pockets on the table. Yep, pretty straightforward. And then the 8 ball into the middle left. Cool, it's 1-0. So if you just heard that comment in the background, I think that was Raymond saying I'm not playing very well. And he's spot on. I'm playing absolutely terribly in this match. So a decently big break by me, but nothing in. Pretty unlucky. A few balls were heading in, but were knocked away from the pocket. Waising's got a choice of openers here. You've got the red, the orange, and the pink solids. Probably go for the red. I'm not sure if Anita can pot this orange 5 in the middle left. She might have to go for the pink, but by the looks of it, she can pot that 5 ball. Yeah, so she potted off the 4 ball, but the 4 ball has gone and stopped in a pretty inconvenient position. Waising's going for this 1 ball in the right hand pocket, right middle. Oh, really great shot. I think he was trying to go around those 2 balls up the top of the table and come back down towards the solid balls closer to us. I think Waising and Anita are trying to figure out some sort of containing safety shot just to make sure that we don't come back to the table with an easy shot. Yeah, so the idea there was to try and put the cue ball on the far rail from where we look. It's pretty close. So Jaclyn's got this 9 ball. Yep, well struck. Not easy being on the rail. Should go close. Yeah, not very good. So just trying to roll forward into the middle of the table so Jaclyn can play that red strike ball into the right middle pocket. So Waising's just skimped our brown strike ball there, which has caused him to miss his shot. Jaclyn's shot now, not much choice. She's got a similar shot as she had before on round 15. Close. So yep, Anita can pot this 2 ball down the rail into the bottom right pocket. After that, not sure what she can play for. Perhaps the pink.
Yeah, like long hours, bro. What are you doing, sir?
Yep, really beautiful shot there. I don't think Waising has much here. He might go for something adventurous. Perhaps hitting the brown 7 ball there, sending the green 6 ball onto the rail, over near the 4 ball and trying to push it near a pocket. That didn't go too well. His balls are in inconvenient places now. I don't even know what that shot was. I don't know if it was safety or I was trying to go for a pot. Yeah, bit of a shocker. So just a pretty simple shot there from Anita, just freeing the 6 ball. Not much he could have done anyway. Jaclyn's going to attempt this orange in the top left. Yeah, so everyone has a tendency to really overcut those. So to hit them too far on the edge and miss them to the left rail and where we're looking. One of the trickier shots that you can come up against. But hasn't left much for Waising either. He might be able to pot this 6 ball in between the 8 and 12. Yeah, so 15 ball, and now Jaclyn's got a choice between the red, the orange, and the pink. Yeah, well struck. I think I can pot the green 14 ball. Probably could have gone further so Jaclyn could take the orange if she wanted. So the red in the middle and just come off the rail a bit. Yeah, so there was a bit of accidental right hand side there, and that's why when the cue ball hit the rail, it's come towards us a bit. So I think I'll just attempt a safety here and try and put Waising and Anita behind 10. So that didn't go too well. I hit that a bit too hard. So I'm not sure if Waising has the correct angle so that after he pots the 6 he can try and break free the 7 ball there. Okay, yeah, he was trying to create the angle to do that, but missed the ball. So he was focusing a bit more on the 7 ball than the 6 ball there. So I think the strategy here is for Jaclyn to play a shot to free the 10 ball, hoping that we get safe. I think a bit of a miscue there. It's still a legal shot, but Waising and Anita have a good opportunity now to pop both of their balls. So I think Anita wants to pot the 6 because it's a bit of an easier shot, but Waising wants her to pot the 7. It's probably the better choice strategically, but she's going to go for the 6. So, not a great opportunity here. Yeah, not even close from me. Waising might actually play a safety shot here because basically even if he pots the 6 ball, he's not really going to have a good position to pot the 7 after, or Anita's not going to have a good position to pot the 7 after. So there's really no point going for the 6 ball. Yeah, so I think he was just trying to make a bit more space around the 7 ball so they could come back for it later. So Jaclyn attempted to pot the 10 ball there, hit that a bit one too hard. But she also managed to block the pocket that 6 ball goes into, so I'm not sure what Anita's going to do here. Okay, yeah, so she just opted to pot the 6 ball, pot our 10 ball and leave the 6 ball over the pocket. And in the process leave me a really difficult shot on the orange. So I think what I attempted there was to try and pot the orange in a way that if I missed, or even if I potted it, I'd knock the 6 ball out of that pocket. So yeah, once the 6 ball isn't over that pocket, the 7 ball is in a really difficult place to pot, especially if your cue ball is on the other side of the table. Bit of an uncharacteristic miss from Anita. I expected her to pot that one. So Jaclyn's shot, she can pot this. She can try pot it into the middle pocket, but I think what I'm gesturing there is for her to play a safety behind the black ball. Yeah, so even if you can pot the ball, even if it's possible, sometimes it's not the best choice to make. So if the safety is relatively easy, there's no reason why you shouldn't try and play the safe instead. So I think that's what Jaclyn's doing. So a bit of a safety gone wrong there. Waising's got an opportunity to pot this ball. So along the rail and in the bottom right corner as we're looking. Yeah, great shot. A bit lucky with the contact on the 8 ball, especially to leave it over, not over, but close to the pocket for Anita. Yep, so confidently struck by Anita, making it 2-1. So it's Anita to break in our fourth frame. Not a bad break there. She's potted the red stripe up in the top right. And I think Waising's got the brown stripe in the bottom right or the orange in the top left. The solids are a bit better placed on this table, so I think they'll go for them. So Anita will take the 2 ball. I'm not sure what happens after. She might play down table to try and let Waising play the 3 ball after. Okay, Waising can play the 6 ball, I think, here. Oh, maybe not. I don't think he could see the potting angle of the 6 ball. But he's left a pretty convincing safety. Pretty tricky position to be in. I think I'm going for the orange stripe ball in the... Oh, okay, yeah. Orange stripe in the middle right pocket. Not a bad effort. I mean, I hit it, didn't foul. But I have left... I think it's Anita's shot. I have left Anita 3 ball in the bottom left. Ooh. She hit that one a bit hard. Sort of hit the pocket, jumped back out. That's how hard it was to hit. Jaclyn probably go for the combination shot here. There's not many other options. So she'll probably hit the orange stripe onto the green stripe and in the bottom left. Yep, good shot there. Ooh. Not a great position. The only shot I've got is really that brown to the top right. Okay, yeah, so I played that in a way that if I missed it, the cue ball would be pretty safe. So I don't think Waising has a direct look at any of his balls. So we might see him grab the jump cue out here. So the jump cue is basically, it's a shorter cue, it's made of different materials, so the shaft isn't as flexible, the tip is really hard, so it's all designed so that when you're striking downwards on the cue ball, you'll see Waising strike down on the cue ball and have a lot of elevation in this cue there. It's basically going to push the cue ball into the table, and the only place the cue ball's got to go is upwards. Oh, really great jump shot there. Straight in the middle of the pocket, actually. Really well executed. Absolutely smooth. So Anita can take perhaps the brown in the bottom right, or maybe the green in the middle right. Not sure if that yellow 9 goes past the black 8 ball into the bottom left pocket. I think that's what we're looking at there. Not sure what was going on there, but Jaclyn's flew to safety, so it's good for us. Pretty tough hit now for Waising. I mean, all his balls are in one area of the table, so at least he's got a decent chance. Yeah, so he managed to hit his ball, and also fluke a safety back. So I think I'm getting the jump cue out here as well. Probably trying to pot the brown 15 in the bottom right, which is a bit foolish because it's so thin. Yeah, so as I was saying, a bit foolish. Because it was so thin, there was a good chance I was actually going to miss the ball completely. So yeah, not very good thinking from me. Oh, really great shot from Anita. Straight in the heart of pocket. Really good pocket speed as well. So she hit that at speed where the pocket was way more likely to accept it than if she hit it a bit harder than that. So green to the middle pocket for Waising. Yep, good shot. And probably the one ball next. That's what I'd go for. Yeah. And then 7 ball. Bit of a lucky flick on the 7 ball. And now the 8 ball for a relatively easy frame for them. Oh, yep. Nice. It's probably the best frame out of the whole lot. So it's 3-1 now, their way. On to our 5th frame with Waising to break. So Waising's just cleaning the cue ball there. You can see him clean the cue ball. The point of that is basically, over the course of the game, the cue ball ends up with chalk on it. So if you've got a cue ball with chalk marks on it, what can happen is when it contacts another ball, it won't be clean. You know what I mean? So it won't be a smooth contact, and that can actually change the path of the ball. Sometimes it can cost you games, sometimes matches if you're really unlucky. So it's always a good habit to clean the cue ball every now and then. Or if you can see that it's visibly dirty or visibly has chalk marks on it, you should probably just, put a place marker where the cue ball is and then clean it off. So it's a dry break. It's my shot. So anyone can take the first shot really from the opposing team. Not much choice here, so I think forced to take the orange ball. Really shocking there. Yeah, far from my best performances. Honestly, this is far from my average performances. You can see Raymond there. He can't help but look at himself in the camera. Simple blue 2 into the middle there by Anita. Bit of movement in the camera there. Okay, yeah, looks like Waising's in a bit of a better stroke. That was well hit by 5-4. Often when you're playing Scotch Doubles, this sort of format, it can really slow the game down. To be honest, it's not one of my favorite formats. I try to avoid Scotch Doubles when I can. Personally, I like to play off rhythm, so I'm a quicker player, tend not to spend too much time thinking about a shot, which can be bad at times, which is not good advice. You know, sometimes you do have to think about a shot, but yeah, definitely a rhythmic player. And when it comes to doubles, having to swap shots every turn, that disrupts a player's rhythm. So you know, it sounds like I'm making excuses, and I probably am, but I'm not a good doubles player. Great shot by Jaclyn, straight in the middle of the pocket. And good position as well. I can play this 10 ball into the side pocket. Jaclyn can play the 12 ball there. She might not be able to reach this. It might be a bit of a stretch. So grab the rest out. The rest, most players don't really like using the rest. Definitely people miss more often with the rest than without. It's kind of uncomfortable to use. Yeah, so basically what happened there was because Jaclyn was using a rest, her stroke was a bit less stable, and that caused her to put some spin on the cue ball that she didn't mean to put. So that spin will change the path of the cue ball and cause the ball to miss. Well struck from Waising. So Anita will take one ball here, leave Waising the 4 ball into the bottom right. Maybe not leave Waising the 4 ball. I think this is pretty effective safety unless Waising can see the 7 ball. Yeah, judging by how quick he got down there, he can see the ball. Oh, really, really well struck. Very confident. Yeah, I think he's a bit in better stroke now than when we started the match. Unfortunate on the position, but at least Anita can still try and pot this 4 ball. Oh, brilliant. It's good cue power there. Again, a bit unfortunate on the position, but it's better than nothing. Waising's called the bottom left pocket, so he's going to try and bank this. Yeah, those banks are much harder. When you're trying to come, I guess, cut the bank, when you're trying to cut the bank, it makes it a lot more difficult. So if Waising was trying to play into the other corner pocket just then, it would have been a much easier bank. Yeah, I don't know what that was. That was a terrible shot. I probably should have just played safety. It was pretty easy safety. The other team's only got 1 ball on the table. I've got a lot of balls to try and hide the cue ball behind. Yeah, I think we're all just suffering from a very long day at this point. Anita's trying to cut the 6 ball into the top left and accidentally knock one of our balls in, so done us a favour. I think Jaclyn will probably go for the brown 15 here, probably in the top left pocket. So she opted to go for the 11 ball in the middle pocket. Now that's a really difficult shot. Like you can see from here how narrow the pocket is from this angle. So the middle pocket is much easier when the ball you're trying to pot is around the middle of the table. Oh, so a really great backspin shot there from Waising. So he's hit the cue ball towards the bottom, which has made it zip backwards to the rail where he was standing and back out. But he hasn't got great position on the 8 ball. I think he was trying to come a bit further towards the red 11 to leave a shot on the 8 ball into the top left pocket. So I think I juiced that one a bit too much. Overran my position. So Jaclyn attempted to play another combination shot there. I mean, it was worth a try. I didn't leave her a very good position at all. Yep. So combination shot there. Jaclyn can go for either of these balls. It's a very thin cut on this pink 12 ball. Oh, so perfect shot. Just not great position for the 15 ball here. What I'll probably play here is a safety. So if you put the cue ball anywhere on the side of the table where I'm standing on the same sort of line as that 8 ball, it's pretty safe. So yeah, just like that. Put the cue ball on the rail. The only choice Anita has got here is to try and bank that 8 ball into the middle left or top left pocket. And that's a really difficult shot, especially when the cue ball's on the rail. I think she tried to go for the middle left, but got a double kiss there. Hasn't left much of a great shot for Jaclyn though. And the 8 ball is out in the open now, so the only option Jaclyn really has is to try and pot this ball. Not far from the pot, especially for such a difficult shot. And she has left the cue ball in a very difficult position for Waising. The worry here is even if you pot the 8 ball, you could scratch the cue ball in the top right pocket. Oh, really close. Oh, I think he's scratched there. Couldn't see it, he was in the way, but he's scratched. And hopefully I don't miss this ball in hand. So again, going to check where I want the cue ball. So I probably wanted to roll forward a bit more than that. It wasn't a great shot. You can see me and Boo reacting there. Shaking her head at me. Yeah, not a great shot. So I missed on the 8 ball there by Jaclyn. She's left a shot, not an easy one, not too difficult. So, not sure if Anita will go for the cut or the bank here. So Anita went for the bank there. Left a shot for me. The only problem, of course, is scratching in the bottom left corner. Which happened. Yeah, I could have played that shot a lot better. Yeah, with those sorts of shots, it's probably recommended to play a bit of bottom right spin. To just make sure, like 100%, you're not going to scratch in the bottom left. But also, don't play too much because you'll just end up scratching in one of the right-hand side pockets, or the middle or the end pocket. But yeah, very disappointing there. But at least it's moved the match closer to finishing. Oh, this is absolutely brutal to commentate on. Really embarrassing. I think what we'll do is we'll probably make a quick cuts version of this and narrow the match down to maybe the space of 15 minutes. Just the highlights of the match, not necessarily all the great shots. We'll include some of my embarrassing mishaps as well. And we'll probably carry that forward for all of our finals videos and races going forward. All of the longer ones anyway. So, good break by Anita. A ball in the top right pocket. Waising's got 3 choices to play. Probably going to play stripes because they're the easier opener. Close. I was expecting him to go for the 12 ball, the pink 12 ball in the middle left pocket. But table's still open for Jaclyn to pick which ball she prefers. Oh, okay, so yeah, we swapped. I'm going to take the first shot. So Jaclyn's undercut that ball, it's gone into the rail. But Anita doesn't have much of a choice. She's going to take the green 14 along the rail into the bottom left. Really great shot. She's played a couple of those thin cuts along the rail and she's played them very well. So I think Waising was trying to miss that 5 ball and go around the table. Maybe come around the table for the brown 15. I don't think Anita has a look at this 15 ball, so she might just hit the 9 ball, play some sort of containing shot. So by the looks of it, Waising and Anita are trying to figure out if Anita can drive the cue ball into the rail and flick that 15 ball in, but they've decided against it. Just played a containing shot and freed their 10 ball most importantly. So I played the 4 ball there. I think I was trying to squeeze past the 10 ball without hitting it, but ended up hitting it anyway. Jaclyn can play this 2 ball either in the side or in the straight ahead in the top left, which is probably where she'll play it. Yeah, so that was just a bit rushed by Waising. I think he was talking to someone off screen there. And once you lose just a bit of focus, easy shots like that you can miss. No excuses for that one. I wasn't talking to anyone off screen, I just missed it. So Waising can take 10 ball. I'm not sure what they're going to do with their orange ball up the top right corner of the table. Yeah, so now that both of their remaining balls are tied up, it's probably going to extend the length of the frame quite a bit. Oh, what a brilliant shot by Jaclyn. Confidently struck. 2 ball, cue ball up the table. Jaclyn can play this 5 ball, and then I'll be able to play the 3 ball hopefully. Okay, so she's a bit hampered there, so this makes the shot a bit difficult, a bit more uncomfortable. Yep, still went in. Position for the 3 ball as well. Just don't know how we're going to sort this 7 ball out. I think I've called a safety. Or a bank even. Oh yeah, nice bank there. Solved our problem. So now Jaclyn can go 3 ball. Not sure which pocket she's playing, but by the looks of it, middle pocket. Okay, yeah, I don't know which pocket she was playing, middle and no idea. But either way, she was going to leave Waising pretty safe. He doesn't have many options. Probably a safety.
No shit, I promise you you're hitting me better. Have a lucid dream.
Yeah, simple safety there. I can probably try hit this off one rail. I've called the bottom right pocket. You know, when you're playing when you're trying to kick out of safety like that, trying to hit a ball, you might as well call it if you get lucky and hit it. I got unlucky. It actually hit the corner of the pocket and went back the other way around the ball. But again, I don't think Anita has much of a shot here. She might be able to combination the balls so that the orange ball goes into the pocket where the 3 ball is sitting. Okay, yeah, she just played a safety as well, which is unfortunate for Jaclyn. So a good attempt there to hit the 3 ball from Jaclyn. Pretty tricky position. Simple shot into the side pocket there, and another decently simple shot up into the top right for Anita. The only difficulty here is ensuring that Waising has a nice shot in the 8 ball. So she's probably going to try and play this with a bit of backspin. So you can see there she's aiming towards the bottom of the cue ball. So that her stroke there wasn't as clean or as smooth as it usually is. It was a bit of a jerk. So the cue moved to the left there instead of straight through the ball. So I have no idea why I hit it that hard. I think I was trying to go around the table position. So Jaclyn's probably going for the bottom right pocket here. Pretty close. If she had hit that one softer, it probably would have gone in. So if she hit it at more pocket speed, it would have trickled in, even if it hit that side rail. So Waising's going for a bank here into the pocket where he's standing. And he potted it. And got a good position for the 8 ball. Very lucky position for the 8 ball, but good position nonetheless. So a pretty simple shot for Anita to close the match out. Oh god. Oh my god. So it looks like we're going to have to play at least another frame. I mean, I could throw the match here, but it wouldn't be very sportsmanlike. I think everyone's struggling to believe what happened there. So 4-2 now, into our 7th frame. So Waising's just joking around there. He says that's because I scratched before. Now we're equal. I gave them 1 frame and they gave us 1. Yep, just my luck. Having already a tough day and a tough match, and I scratch on the break. And there's a cluster of balls towards the middle right pocket there, which is going to extend the length of the frame. So Waising's got ball in hand, but he's got to place the cue ball behind that breaking line, the second diamond, and make sure he plays a ball that's across that line. So he's going to take the 9 ball aside, probably just stop the cue ball for... Oh, Anita's got a choice here, orange or blue, into either of the bottom pockets. So she's going for blue. Oh, great shot. Well struck. Waising can go for the pink in the top left here. Yep, good shot. Not sure what Anita's got on. Oh, okay. She's got the red 11. She can stop the cue ball there or stun a bit backwards. Oh, okay, so she'd try to stun up towards the green stripe 14. So that Waising could play that. So she's flicked the ball in the middle pocket, but this is a core pocket tournament, as with all of our CueSoc tournaments. So flukes don't work, unless it's 9 ball, of course, where you don't have to pull any pockets. So Jaclyn's going for the green 6 here. Not too far off. The orange striped ball might have been in the way of the pocket a bit, but Waising and Anita don't have much of a shot here. Maybe a bank on the green into the bottom left pocket. Good try, worth a try. So I think that was a bit of an adventurous shot there. Trying to play the 5 ball on the side and break up the 7, 1 and 4. In attempting to break up the cluster, I think I've just added the 5 ball to the cluster. So Anita had the same idea. Try and break up the cluster, and she has, but now the orange stripe ball is in an inconvenient position. It's Jaclyn's shot now, and she can probably play the 5 ball into the middle pocket. Good shot there. So the only option here really, could play the 2 ball, but we'll probably play the 6 ball to the middle. Yeah, not an easy shot, but probably shouldn't have gone for it anyway. Should have played the 2 ball into the bottom left pocket. Waising scored the bank here into the bottom left, I think. Yeah. I think more so thinking about his orange stripe ball, trying to free that from where it was, and that's exactly what he did. So, still got something out of that shot, even though he missed. Good shot there from Jaclyn on the 1 ball. Not sure if this 4 ball goes past the 8. I think I've pulled the 6 ball. Got the jump cue out. But changed my mind, calling the 3 ball now. It's a bit too uncomfortable to try and play the 6 ball. So I hit it, but I didn't pot it. But I also didn't leave much of a shot, and also put the 3 ball in a worse position than where it was. So Anita's going for the bottom left pocket here. So she jumped up a bit on that shot. What I mean by that was usually when you see Anita shoot, she stays down on her shot, and that just helps with your stroke, and it just ends up making your shot more likely to go in, to be honest, much smoother. So when you jump up all of a sudden on your shot, it ruins the stroke. So that's probably why she's missed that one. So 6 ball in the side here. Oh, really unfortunate scratch. I think the cue ball hit the 7 ball and scratched. So Waising's got the ball in hand. He's playing the 15 up the rail for Anita to have a choice at either of those balls. Yeah. Not a great position for Waising. I think he does have a shot available to the middle pocket. Question is, what's he going to do to get position on the 8 ball? Oh, well done. Yeah, spotted it. But I don't think there's a shot on the 8 ball. I'm not sure if it passes the 4. Yeah, I don't think it did. Oh god, so an absolutely shocking miss on the 7 to scratch. And I think that will be the end of the match, yeah. I think I've just conceded the match there. Waising's got a ball in hand, he'll pot the 8 ball. So thanks for joining us. Thank you as usual to City Heroes for sponsoring us, everyone who came to the event. And make sure to keep an eye on our YouTube and Facebook pages for any new content that we're posting. Hope to see you after the lockdown.